Welcome to Point Blank Period, Point Blank Period,
Point blank period.
Point blank period.
Point Blank Period. No pressure.
Can't have a baseball conversation without bringing up Otani.
He's a great pitcher and a power hitter. Yo, this man's top 5.
I'm still taking today's NFL.
I'm going with the 90s.
None of them are better than Brady.
This is your argument?
No, what I'm saying is, who's MVP? Do they not matter no more?
Like, everything you said before that point is irrelevant.
Not how the NFL works, baby.
We drafted your replacement already. So
Whoa. I don't gotta talk to no peons. Why not just come back and prove?
This time you're really going off. Fireworks.
Because we can't argue facts. What I told you when you got involved with this.
This
Grown
is
man business. Grown man business.
Aaron Rodgers says this is last year. How should we remember his career and properly rank him? It's on you, Mr. Amari.
I think you should properly remember Aaron Rodgers as the guy that's second all time in Packers passing yards and first all time in passing touchdowns for the Packers in his career. The guy that we've, I believe, humbly considered to be top 10 to 15 for a majority of his career. One of the greatest arms in football.
Hold on, Mr. Amari. You saying 10 to 15? You saying all time or you saying 10
All
to 15? Okay, all right, okay.
And he's one of the greatest arm talents in the NFL history. So, as far as ranking him, like I said, I would say he's somewhere within that top 10 to 15, depending on exactly what measurables you're looking at. But even more so, I mean, the numbers speak for themselves. Aaron Rodgers is one of those guys. I mean, he's been virtually great his entire career. I believe these backhand last 2-3 years been kind of iffy, but other than that, he's put up nothing but historic numbers day in and day out, year after year.
But listen, right? Even with y'all last year, Mr. Amari, he didn't have a bad
He
year.
still had a good season.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He didn't have a bad year. The one year when he played with the Jets, he literally played 3 plays, and it was against us, Buffalo, that is. I want to say it was a Monday night game. He came out with the flag. It was like 9-11. And he tore his ACL 3 plays in. So the year after that with the Jets was not a good year. I think that was the only real year I'd be like, that was a bad year. But other than that, I don't think that his career diminished that much. But we're going to talk about players, their career who, the way it ended. But so, me, I'm going to say this. He's my second favorite quarterback, depending on what day it is. So I'm going to remember him as down near my GOAT. From the ability to move, the off-platform plays. I got like 3 Hail Marys that went for a touchdown. And these were 40, 50-yard bombs. He probably top 5, top 6 the strongest arm talent. A lot of the stuff we see from Patrick Mahomes and all of that, a lot of that was Aaron Rodgers. The problem with Aaron Rodgers, and this is where I'm going to get to my list, is the trophy case. See, in the same era you played, you had a man take home seven rings. Even if you weren't there the whole time, and we say the first 3 you wasn't in the league, he still took home 4. He took on 3 in New England, and then went to the NFC where you was at, and took home another one. And I want to say they played each other in that NFC playoffs, Brady that is, to get to the Super Bowl, but don't quote me on that. But he came to the NFC, then took home another one. So meanwhile, while you playing, Peyton Manning, he go take home 2. Another person, Drew Brees, who don't have all the arm talent as you, he go take home 1. So I looked through a lot of publications, and most of them had Aaron Rodgers ranked 10, 8, 9, 10 was like the consensus. So I looked at all of them, and this is my list, and I tried to be as unbiased as possible of where he should rank. I'm gonna go with Brady number 1, Joe Montana, Peyton Manning, John Elway, Drew Brees, Aaron Rodgers, Dan Marino, Johnny Unitas, Starbar, and Otis Graham. I tried to be as unbiased, so that puts him, I think, at like 7.
I think it was very unbiased because I didn't hear Dan Marino before Aaron Rodgers.
And that's why I really did pick the hardware, and really I ranked it as a what would most people say to Mr. KD when he asked me that question a lot. If we go on the bar right now, ask 100 people, I think this would be a list kind of that be the consensus. What you think, Mr. KD?
No, Dan Marino. Well, Dan Marino. Sorry, Aaron Rodgers is kind of the updated version of Dan Marino. So that's why if you wash them off, then I see what you're doing. But their arm talent was there. It's just Aaron Rodgers, like you said, put the hardware behind it that kind of separates them. And the fact that he's more recent kind of helps aids his argument as well. But they were heir apparents, really. Even though I think Aaron Rodgers has better arm talent, but that's another topic for another
No,
day.
that's what I'm saying. That's the whole question. Where do we properly how do we supposed to really remember him? Are we remember him as a player that had more arm talent than Dan Marino? I think he had better feet than a whole lot of quarterbacks. Meaning like this, it's escapability. Roger, that is.
Oh, when you talk about physical gifts and talents, he's up there. Mahomes is the only reason that we don't even speak of him as highly as we should, because before Mahomes came, he was the pinnacle of the athleticism to extend the play, the arm talent,
The
the demeanor, and
unscheduled
everything that comes
throws.
with it. Yeah,
Let,
but
if,
Mahomes kind of washed that.
and Mr. Katie, I'm sorry, I'm going to cut you off. I didn't pick Mahomes on my list, and I think it's because he ain't retired yet. In my head, I got him ahead of
Oh, he
Rodgers
will
because
be. Oh,
he got.
he's
But
already ahead.
like I'm saying, if I was to put him here, what was he supposed to go at? Behind Peyton, above Elway? I'm talking about as of right now. I'm talking about Peyton. I mean not Peyton, man.
If you really,
Patrick Mahomes.
if you justly grade him right now, you have to do it off projection as well. So you have to try to
He got
project
it's like he
the
already got three
But
rest.
I'm saying
rings.
with
So
3 rings
whoever
already, Mr.
he already got
Oh,
more
he's in
rings than the
that. Yeah,
people. He already in the top five because he got more rings than most of them people. So then,
Then
like you said, you got to go off projection, and at that point, he's projected to be number one. But you can't just throw him at one yet.
yeah, yeah, because until he brought him up, I was like, dang, I ain't put
Brian,
Mahomes on my list. So
Brian, he ain't one.
you said what?
Like,
It's only 1-1. It's only 1-1.
like I
If
said,
if
Come
he's
if
on now.
Mahomes
projected
get
to be
five or
number one.
six, he can fight with him. 5 or 6,
Different.
he can fight
Well,
with him.
he got him early,
It's
so I
different.
mean, I guess that's a conversation. And he beat you for one.
That's
hmm
true.
Hmm.
that might be the tiebreaker in a lot of people's eyes. And he did it
No,
as an older man.
no, no. It's how I did it. It's levels.
Your
All
defense
right.
beat the brakes off of me. I beat the brakes off your team.
You had an offensive minded head coach, so you were aided. I had a defensive minded head coach. He gave me the reign.
Mm. All right. So we're gonna get to